So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's pre-market analysis. Good morning. So, yesterday we got a great, and with respect to the market, if we see, so we had both opportunities on put side as well as the C side. Also, we had opportunities yesterday. So today also, if we see on the global market level, it is kind of full greenish. In given Gift Nifty also is trading nearly 75 points up. So I expect a gap up start today, but let's see for that. But all the other factors that the global market indicates a gap up start with respect to the openings. And if we see on yesterday, so this was the first 15-minute candle. We were planning our entry at this particular level when it is to be break. This level have been broken nearly at after 10 o'clock. So we got the movement nearly up to our second support if you see. And after that, from there, it was a sudden reverse. If you change it in 5 minutes, if you see, this is properly a V-shaped recovery over here. And after that, when it crossed above the support first support, it again dropped a little bit from there. This would have been a trap entry over here if you see properly, and after that it reversed again and it gave a proper volume breakout and it went up to our first opening level, the first 15-minute range, and from there again it dropped to the range closing near to the 15-minute range itself on Nifty. And similarly in Gift Nifty, not in Mid Cap Nifty as well as in Bank Nifty also, we had similar opportunities touching all three supports and support levels as well. So anyway, we will move on to today's levels, pivot levels. So 25, 125 will be the like today's pivot line. Yesterday, if you see, it was 330. So due to the doji, again we got a doji candle movement, and we got a wide range also. Yesterday's range was pretty wide, so we'll have a slightly down pivot line level, which is at 25, 125 it is. So today's pivot level 25, 125, today's pivot level. With respect to this, the resistance one is at 25,330. Yesterday's pivot line level itself came as the resistance 1, and resistance 2 will be at 25,505. It is, we will mark it only 500, and resistance 3 will be at 25,710. 11 it is, we are marking it as 10. So slightly the global market is indicating a bullish sentiments to be come over to the market, and we will see with respect to that we will plan a buy on dip opportunity. So if it is gap up, and if any of the level being tested, we'll take an entry on the buy on dip setup. So with respect to this, if you see, the support one lies at 24,950 will be the first level, and 20 support 2 will be at 24,750, and support 3 will be at 25,570. So these are the three levels with respect to Nifty 50 for the day. And I will change this 15-minute. The pivot line only 25, 125 will be the pivot line level. Resistance at 25, 330. Yesterday's pivot line level itself is the resistance. And the support 3, we will mark the support 3 is 25,570. Oh, 24,570, sorry. 24,570. So anyway, we'll come back to Nifty. We'll quickly mark the Bank Nifty levels as well as the Sensex and Mid Cap Nifty, everything. So yesterday also Bank Nifty also gave a good proper opportunity. It came down up to 300, almost 300, and our third support was at 420. So all three supports have been covered. So the first support have been broken down in the initial time itself. We were planning that entry on the downside. So anyway, we'll mark today's level. So today's 59,840 will be the 58,840 will be today's pivot line level, and we'll mark that pivot line level is at 58,841. It is, we are marking as 40 only, and with respect to the resistance one, 59,405 it is, and with respect to the resistance 2, 60,010 it will be the resistance 2, and resistance 3 will be at 60,574. It is, we will mark it as 70 only, and with respect to the support 58,237, it is, we will mark it as 40, and with respect to the support 1, this is, sorry, and support 2 will be at 57,670, and support 3 will be at 57,070. We can mark it as 57,070 will be the third support. So this is due to we have a broader range for the day, and yesterday we had a broader range. So with respect to the pivot line also, the ranges will be a bit bigger. So this is with respect to Bank Nifty. We will mark the levels over here as well quickly, and pivot is at 58,840. 58,840 will be the pivot line level, and with respect to the resistance 59,405. 59,405 will be the resistance, and on the support, first support will be at 58,240. So these are the ranges today. So similar to yesterday, it is trading below the range, but we will get the pre-market opening now as per the GIFT Nifty and the other global market scenario. Everything is on green, but we can expect that our Indian market should also open in a gap up scenario. But if it is opening on a gap up scenario, we will plan for a buy on dip opportunity of any of the levels. So anyway, we'll move to Sensex now. So Sensex also exactly mirrored Nifty yesterday. Yesterday Sensex also mirrored Nifty yesterday. So we had a similar opportunity to Nifty in Sensex. So today the pivot line lies at 81,810. 81,813. It is, we are marking this only 10. And with respect to the pivot line, resistance 1 is at 82,502. It is, we will mark it as 500 only. Resistance 2 is at 83,096. We will mark it as 100. And resistance 3 is at 83,800. We have very broad range in this Sensex. And with respect to support to 81,220 will be the first support, and support 2 will be at 80,530 we can mark, and support 3 will be at 79,940. So these are the levels with respect to Sensex. We have a very broad range due to the bigger movement happened yesterday. So anyway, we'll mark this 81,810 will be today's pivot line level, and with respect to the resistance 80,500, to the support 81,220. So these are the levels with respect to Sensex, and we will come back and we will move on to the mid cap Nifty now. Yeah, we actually have the pre-market opening. Yeah, similarly, like we said, it is a gap up opening. So we will mark the levels and we will wait for that pull back to any of the levels which we are drawing over here with respect to the pivot. and we will take up a entry upon that. So for mid cap Nifty, it is 13,160. So it was 410. Pivot line lies at 13,110. We can 160. We can mark 62. It was so 160. And 60 we will be marking for pivot line level, and with respect to that, resistance 1 is at 13,340 and resistance 2 lies at 13,523 is as we will mark it as 20 only, and resistance 3 is at 13,700. And with respect to the support 1 lies at 12,980. 78 is, we will mark it as 980, and support 2 is at 12,800, and support 3 will be at 12,620. 17 it is, we will mark it as 20. So these are the levels with respect to mid cap Nifty. We will quickly mark 13,160 as our pivot line level. The resistance side, first resistance at 13,340. And then 980 will be the first support. So these are the levels with respect to uh, Nifty, mid cap Nifty. So we'll go back to Nifty again. Yeah, we have a gap up start over here near to our resistance 1. If you see clearly, we can see the global market as it indicated, we have a gap up opening. So if you see on the FIA's data also, it might indicate this similar scenario, and if it is not so, over here if you see DIA almost bought back nearly 4,200 crores of assets in the cash market, and if you see on FIA they are continuing the selling, but slightly the difference is slightly more bigger than the usual days. So if you see over here, the market, the FIA turned off nearly 1,680 crores of asset. 1 second. And the FIA's FNO data, if you see, they are net bearish, so we will wait for that opening to happen. If it is gonna drop or not, we will wait for that opening. And NSC, heat map also, we will set this view as well. See here, this is S&P 500 heat map. If you see the global levels, if you see, everything is kind of on green only. Anyway, we'll wait. This indicates a positive bearish start, bullish start. Sorry. So we'll buy on dip if we are getting a positive start. So it is opening itself in our first resistance one level. We'll mark this also for 25,500. 25,500 to 25,710 will be the bullish zone. And to the bear side, if you see 24,950 to 24, it is 25, it is wrong for 425, 570. 24 it is, we'll change it. This is on the bear side. Mhm. मॉर्निंग सर आपका वॉइस एको हो रहा है न्यू मतलब सॉरी आई होप इट इज गुड नाउ क्लियर नाउ yeah we have an opening we'll change it to 15 minute we'll set up for the first 15-minute range itself it tested our resistance one came after a gap opening. It tested to our levels. So this is regarding might be regarding the FIA's bearish net bearish positions if the positions are being closed, or else we have an opportunity over here as well on a gap filling theory. If you see that is open nearly 320 levels, so gap filling theory can also be happen. So this is yesterday's high, and if it might reach over to our this pivot line level, then definitely we can take an entry from this side as well. So if the bullish momentum is to continue, so gap might also, there are higher chances that the gap might also get filled in the intraday itself. But if it is staying more positive, then definitely this is gonna move up higher. So we'll wait for that first 15 minute, or either we can directly take uh, aggressive like momentum morning momentum entry to get the gap to be get filled. Points are there. So it might, there are high chances that the gap to be get filled and then bounce back. So buy on dip opportunity will also be working out perfectly with respect to the pivot line level if you see. So anyway, if for us for a safer side, we can wait for the first 15-minute range to be created, and after that we can mark the range and we can trade the breakout of that particular trade. So and other than that, this is one option, and other than that, we can wait for a pullback to any of the pivot levels. See, either the support, no support is not going to become either if it is the pivot point or to the resistance side, resistance 1, from there we can trade up to the resistance 2 and 3 respectively. So if it is going to the downside, we can wait for it to test at the pivot line level and take an entry upon that. So gap theory can also be worked over here. So gap theory will be, so we have enough points, 125 points, 150 points nearly gap is there. Yeah, so this gap theory is also working perfectly over here. But on a safer side, we should manage our position sizing and everything for that particular trade. So gap filling theory can be worked over here. first 15-minute range breakout, if it is giving a proper breakdown below this level, then we can work out the gap or gap up gap filling theory on a safer side. So whatever entries we are taking upon right now will be on a risky scenario. So we'll have a at Bank Nifty also. Yeah, Bank Nifty opened and nearly it is going to test our resistance first, and it opened nearly on the midway of where pivot line level. So if it is giving a breakout above this particular level, and if it is supported by volume, then definitely we will go for a bull ride for the resistance 1 and 2. We can go directly from this levels, resistance 1 level. And with respect to the Nifty mid cap, if we see, yeah, it also similar scenario, open near to our resistance 1, but on Nifty only alone opened above the resistance 1, and now it is dropping below that. Every scenario has a opportunity on the gap filling theory over here as well. But if we are getting that particular level anywhere near to the pivot line level, we can take an entry upon the reversal. If it is reversing back, we can take entry upon that reversal itself. So if you see over here, this acts as a good support as well. This particular level act as a good support also, and 25,200 can 200 150 range can be good OI point as well. This first 15-minute range to be created, and after that we will plan the entries. And over here, if we see, if it is gonna be on a bull ride soon enough, then definitely we will have the, so the volume indicates that we have a lot on the bear side. See, an average, the volume is above the average. Uh, so I expect everyone believes in a gap filling theory. So anyway, we will also wait for that. So if we get an opportunity on the gap filling, we can go for that. So otherwise, as long as if it is staying above the pivot line level, definitely we are on the bull side only, on the bull side entries only. But gap filling theory is a good opportunity. So anyway, if it is giving a retest at the pivot line level, then definitely we can plan a reversal entry from here. So we'll look at what all stocks are being. Yeah, Dr. Reddy is again. So yesterday we selected this stock, Dr. Reddy, uh, because Dr. Reddy usually gives gain continuously. So if it is positive on a particular day, definitely the other day also Dr. Reddy is gonna boom. So we will have a look at Dr. Reddy. Yeah, there it is. Dr. Reddy is having a good Khatarnak move, to be frank. Yeah, almost 4-5% from this particular level. Yeah, good move, good move. This is Dr. Reddy if you see. Yeah, good move in Dr. Reddy. Zomato. The Zomato is almost 4% up today. We'll have a look at Zomato as well. Yeah, gap up start and it's coming down to fill. So this might get filled, I guess. I believe so. So this gap might get filled. So if you see over here that we can nearly see a pattern over here. I hope everyone can see this. So yesterday's level closing, we got a sharp move from this particular zone, a sharp move from this level. After that, this sharp move can be indicated as a small downward consolidation is also over here. We can consider this as a flag movement, and but if you see, it is a gap of start already. So yesterday's closing levels, we got a sharp move above the like support, long-term support, as well as we got a sharp move and a consolidation, small slight downward consolidation, indicating in a flag move. Asian Paints is also 2% up. Tata Motors 1.7%. We'll have a look at Tata Motors also. TMPV. See, it is on. To Cochin Shipyard, Tata Motors is also on a bear, and if it is taking this shorter term support, I am coming back above this particular long term support. It's gonna reverse again. 1 month high we will see. If this monthly high have to be again, if it want to reverse, bullish sentiments will be only arising if this monthly high being broken again. This high, this particular level, then only we can consider a bullish reversal in Tata Motor. And have a look at Cochin Shipyard as well. In Cochin Shipyard also, this bear run, this is on a bearish sentiments. If this monthly high is being broken, then definitely we can consider a bullish reversal over here. But as long as it is below this, then we still can't look into any positive entries in Cochin Shipyard as well. Short term trend is also bearish, and if we change the EMA to 50 also, it might indicate a bearish sentiments itself. Yeah, it is also bearish. EMA 100 also, if we put longer term trend also, it is also bearish again. So anyway, so until and unless it move above our particular month's high, we won't be considering any bullish entries over in this particular Kochi shipyard entries. So 1% move in Tata Steel, Coal India, Indio again, and on the, yeah, almost everything is running positive. So 50 it's advancing. So this is a great bullish sentiments. If you see over here, everything is on green. So we'll come back to Nifty once again. Clearly indicates a continuation to happen over here. So that gap, we expected a gap filling theory, but it's not happening. It clearly reversed from our resistance level. We will change it to 15 minutes. If you're getting a retest at this particular yeah, we already got. So it goes down below the level, a breakout and a retest. This was a perfect opportunity on the bull side. If you see, so any we can buy on dip on today's scenario. If you see, so if it is testing any of the levels, we can buy on the bull side from that particular level. So almost 29, it is 50, 15 minutes range is to be created, and after that we will plan our entries on the 15-minute range radius. So we already had an opportunity at this particular level when it retested, and the gap filling theory didn't. So far it didn't work out. So if it is giving a breakdown below this 15-minute range, then we can plan that gap filling theory on the basis of this gap filling theory to this particular level. Almost 150 points, I believe. 150 points we will be getting on the outside. So we'll wait for that. Testing our 15-minute range high. Yeah, getting a breakout above the particular level. We got above the levels on a 5 minute. If it is having a post closing above this particular level, we can definitely go for on the bull side itself. Deepak ji, good morning. Abhishek S. Raj, hello. Why silver down by 7%? Silver, matlab, see, it was trading on all-time high. Definitely a profit booking scenario happened over there, and as well as if you see the market's all-time trend will be on a bullish scenario itself. But a short-term correction led this silver to move further more upward. So when it move upward, and today if you see on a global level, the markets are all in positive. So profit book happened. Definitely a profit booking scenario in silver from the all-time high. So it led that fall. So if you see on a longer basis, the market is always on a bullish sentiment itself. So this short-term correction only led the silver to go boom again up. So when it changed the scenario on the global market level, and this geopolitical fear also had a like reasons for silver to go up. So this is clearly a profit booking scenario. Then again, the market is gonna the global market is gonna be on the bullish trend again itself. Sir, Sensex profit booked, where to send screenshot? आप trade लिया तो बढ़िया बात है, like that's good profit. Yeah, I'll share you manual 8630492205. This will be my phone number. So anything regarding this particular any of this, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Abhishek. So, anything regarding this particular any of our services, you can connect me in this number, or you guys can fill a form. A form will be available here. So, in our small case also, we had a great run yesterday, day before yesterday also, when the market fall also, we remained positive. Yeah, HNG, XAU, USD. We will have a look at that as well. We'll have a look at that as also. Yeah, we clearly are getting a break out above this particular level. So hopefully we are going to have a good run on the bull side itself. So if any closing above this level, we can go for a bull side entry, and the volume is also being supported over here. So any closing is important. So see, if you see here, there's a slight rejection, but it is staying on still on bullish scenario itself. So today, if you see on the heat map as well, we are good bullish day today. So I expect a good bullish move. 49 out of 50 is advancing, and one thing that is dragging is, yeah, nothing is so far dragging. So anyway, I hope this today will be a good bullish day. Yeah, clearly a good bullish day. 29 28 seconds for closing. So if it is closing above this level, then definitely we can go for the bull side entries. So this is on a safer side entry. If you are see waiting for the first 15-minute range and then taking out the trade, this is on a safer side. But if it was on a like morning momentum trend, definitely we could have traded like taken an entry upon our first resistance level over here. So this 15-minute range is on a safer side one. So if it is giving a retracel and a breakout again, then definitely we have a price action confirmation also from this level. So if we have a sorry. So clearly a 5-minute closing happened above the level. So on the volume side as well, it is supporting. So we'll have a quick addition of RSI as well, relative strength index. Yeah, clearly an overbought zone onto the 15-minute range if you see. So slighter pullback might happen to this level, and definitely we can take up entry upon that also if we get a pullback over here. But anyway, if it is going moving further over here, so anyone who is not keen on taking a breakout entry, then definitely a pullback weightage they can wait for a pullback entry. Otherwise we can go directly along with this breakout entry on the 15-minute range. So one of my friend was asking, it's AU USD. Yeah, we don't need RSI on gold. 5-minute on a longer day if we see. So on a day time frame, again this can be considered as our support again over here. This levels can also be considered now. So if it is right now, if this low is being broken over here, then definitely this support is going to be tested. If this particular level in gold is to be broken today, then definitely our support is going to be tested, and only after that we can either expect a bounce back from this particular level or a little bit correction over this level. Any movement below this can lead to the next support over here on gold. So today's this particular level, if it is being broken down today again once again, then we can witness a move back to this particular first level, a first support level. And any movement between this can be consolidation in between this particular level and this is some one of the major level, which indicates if it is being broken down, then definitely it's going to test our support over here. But back to this level will be tested again. So here also we have further chances of consolidation, but more to on this particular level between 600 and 550, almost 630 and 550. So this is a crucial point. If it is breaking down below that today's low, then definitely we can expect this move on the downside. So this is my view personally on gold. Kiran Katrina, your view on XAU and XAG, please considering Trump's speech yesterday. We did see a bearish sentiments last night, but does this continue? See, वही मैं बता रहा like that's what I exactly I was saying. This is clearly a profit booking scenario, and if you see on the other market, so gold and silver, we consider them as a negative beta value, uh, like assets. So when the like other markets goes up, this goes up, definitely this stagnation on this gold and silver negative beta value thing goes down a little bit. So this is clearly on the basis of a profit booking move, and even silver, if you see, almost 7% down, that is clearly because of the profit booking. So this today's, so for a technical basis, if this one day base being broken down to, if it is coming below over this, definitely these supports are gonna be tested with respect to the technical. And geopolitical news also indicates a slight bearish sentiments also in this gold and silver to purely. So if this level can be considered as on a the bearish sentiments to continue in gold as well as silver also. This is my personal view. And if you see the other market also, it is booming, so definitely this gradually it gonna be testing the levels down below again, once again. So this is my view on gold and silver, to be frank. So profit booking scenario happened, and see, overall, if you see, every other market is clearly on a bull side. Bullish trend is being long term basis. If you see, it's on a bullish trend itself. So due to the slight correction, due to this geopolitical issues in other like everywhere geopolitical issues happened, this market, our other Indian market and global market, had a short term correction. So due to that short term correction, obviously the gold and silver is going to boom. And after that, the similar trend continues, and the gold and silver might fall down a little bit, and that consolidation phase continues over there. So today's this particular low can be considered as a level which indicates, if that level is being broken down, definitely bearish sentiments still in there in gold and silver. Still, this is a quite interesting price action scenario. So after a breakout, and after that it retested to the level again, and now it is reversing back. So if it is reversing properly with a volume support, this showing a bullish sentiments in the market itself. So this should lead to our first resistance 2 and resistance 3. Yeah, clearly it is every, even the heavyweight stock, only ICIC had a neutral stand, but it also slightly positive. And if you see on the other, even the dragging segments are also running in good profit, greenish itself. Reliance, yeah, we can check Reliance. Entry we can try. Let's see one time frame. Just a longer term, check on weekly time frame as well. We'll plot out as a longer term support. Yeah, this level can be considered as a long term support over here. And after marking a high again, it is again. So this will be a good resistance as well now. So this was also a good movement. If you see on a bear trend, we had a double bottom pattern over here, and almost it was creating a double top pattern over here. So I expect it should, if it is reversing from this particular level, it's not being yet tested. This level not being yet tested. So if it is reversing back from this particular level, we can plan out an entry. But so now it is on a bearish sentiments itself. So if you see here a downtrend, a slighter up over here, and again it came down and marking a higher low, a lower high over here. Again it came down and lower high over here. And so it is that pattern is showing up that bearish only. So if it might can reverse from this after creating a lower high again, and it can come down to this level, then it can bounce back. If it is bouncing back, then only. So if you see over here, a clear pattern is visible. See, creating a high, then again a higher low, a lower high over here, then again a lower low, then lower high over here, then again a lower low. So this downtrend pattern is being created. So we should wait for this to like properly come back on a proper level over here. So if it is bouncing from this level, then we can consider again, and we should check the average volume. It should be the bull side volume should be above average at least for the past 10 days. So if 1 week can be taken, so if it is a 10-week average volume increase above the average volume, then definitely we can plan an entry on this lane. So right now it is on a bearish downtrend scenario. Clearly a lower low and lower high pattern it is following. So this lower high can be created over here. There are high chances that it come down and test this level again and go back. So we will wait for that proper, for as per my view, we should wait for that proper scenario to happen. Oh, intraday also we'll check. We'll check on intraday. Just after 10:45, a reversal happen. So 15 minute we won't consider. We can try to add two EMAs also, or else we can wait for the 45-minute range to be created. So 45-minute range, after creating the 45 minutes range, then we can plan an entry on an intraday basis. So this is 45 minutes ka lower range. Let the 45 minutes to be completed at 10 o'clock. So mark the high as well. If it is giving a breakout above this particular range on intraday basis, then only we can plan. But as per the like higher lower downtrend pattern, it cannot, I believe that it might not break above the 45 minutes range on a buyer side. So if this first 45 minutes is being created, and after that if it is giving a breakout above this level, then we can plan entry. But I don't think so that it will give a breakout properly. As long as it is not taking this support from here, it might get, there are higher chances that it come down to this particular level. So but anyway, if 45 minutes range is being broken with a good support, volume is supported, then definitely we can go for that. This is the only intraday scenario right now as per, but to be frank, this is on a downtrend. That's why we are considering only the 45 minutes range. And always keep your if you're taking, if you're getting an entry over here, this, then it is better to keep your SL on the half length of this particular range. Usually we keep it half, and the entries is upon taken on 5 minutes closing above this candle. After marking the 45 minutes range, you can mark the You can change it to the time frame into 5 minutes, and if you're getting a closing above this level, then you can plan an entry. So right now it is already at 9:45. We are gonna get a 45 minutes range. This is not yet completed, because if we need to get that 45 minutes range, it should be 10 o'clock. So 12 more minutes are there. There are higher chances that the range might get increased or on the downside also. So I just wanted to explain the concept. Then that's why the reason I brought this. Yeah, proper pullback entry happened over here. After a breakdown, it went up again, and I hope everyone is clearly able to see this pullback entry setup. So like it gave a breakout above the level, then it gave reverse back, and now it is going up. We can plan this entry. This is a clear another chance for a re-entry, or not re-entry, another chance for an entry. This is perfectly price action based entry. Supported, the view is also supported by the price action, but volume is not yet met the that support. So it is crossing above our expectation, then this is furthermore supported by the volume as well. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, good greenish movement from that range. Arvind, SBI Arvind. Yeah, we'll check SBI. Start from a longer time frame, and after that. So on a weekly basis, if we see, we have a consolidation zone over here, and after that it clearly gave a breakout above this level, and the further targets also, the previous resistance also have been broken. This was the previous resistance level, all-time high to be frank, and after that we had a swing low created over here as well, and it is now going up. So on longer time basis, we can if it is giving a pull back to this particular level, on a weekly swing basis, we can plan an entry at this level, and keep the SL on the swing low over here. But right now we the entry is already gone on a swing low, but on an intraday basis we can check. We'll check on intraday basis. See, here also a similar trend have been started, like on a bull side. If you see, after this short consolidation, it again made a higher high, then a higher low, then again a higher high, then tried to create a higher low over here, and it is again going up. So yeah, we have an intraday opportunity over here as well on shorter term swing consolidation in SBA as well. So now we will change it to 15-minute. Yeah, people might be taking this scenario, might be due to the profit bookings. So on an intraday or a weekly holding basis, people might be booking the profit. So this also we can consider the first 45 minutes only. If it is crossing above the first 45 minutes range, we can plan an intraday entry over here. first 45 minutes range should be marked over here. So we still have 7 more minutes for this range to be created. So if on the buying side, if it is giving a breakout above this level, then we can plan an entry. So always plan with respect to 1:2 risk reward ratio, and keep your SL at the half the length of this particular range, whatever range to be created over here. So SBI on a longer term basis, if you see, it is on a bullish trend. On an intraday basis, we have this setup where we have, if it is breaking above the 45 minutes range, we can plan. T is coming back after the price action wise. If we see that this is a clear rejection, but we'll see, we'll wait. Retest again at the level on 5 minute if we see. So I hope you guys know that we will have a continuation of this uh, live market sessions on at 10 o'clock. You will be getting in the Discord link. In you get that live market session link on the Discord. You guys can join at 10 o'clock. And I hope, yeah, we on this we are still waiting. We are still on bullish side, but we will see. We are still on bullish. The market itself is on bullish. This is short. Uh, and we will wait for this. We have a closing down below the level again. Yeah, good morning, Arandeta. Okay, yeah. So it is crossing down below the 15-minute range. Again, we'll see the heat map once again. It's still on green side only, but the heavyweight stock has been a little bit slightly down, but no worries, we are still on the bull side itself. We'll check on Bank Nifty once more. Bank Nifty. Yeah, Bank Nifty also showing similar scenario like Nifty 50 only. Mid cap also, you'll have a look at mid cap. Yeah, mid cap also after first 15-minute range, it gave a break out above the level, and after that a small correction over here happening. Similarly, in each and every Nifty, we are facing the similar scenario. Might be due to the overbought zone. People are expecting this uh, move, that bullish move. People are expecting, yeah, it might be due to the overbought zone. If you see on RSI part on 5 minutes time frame, if you see, it clearly came up to 80. So clearly above the overbought zone. So this might be the reason that people are expecting this move, that bullish move to happen. That might be the reason. TMPV, Dani port size. Bale also is moving good. Bale also, we'll have a look at Bale. So we have kind of a triangular consolidation inside Bale on a weekly time frame. If you see over here, so clear triangular consolidation, and it's moreover like a not a symmetrical triangle, but a pennant shape. If you see a clear sharp move from here, but we'll consider only the this triangular consolidation. So any breakout about this particular range, we can plan an entry in Bale for a longer, uh, like Much more better longer investment, long-term investment in bail. So if it is breaking above this particular uh, triangular pattern, then definitely we can plan that entry on bail. So anyway, it's almost 10 o'clock. You guys will be having a continuation of uh, this particular this will be continuing on Discord channel. You guys can uh, work on that. Still above the levels, but still lagging a little bit. But anyway, we are still on still on bullish side. So today it's almost 10 o'clock, so I'll wind up for today. So I wish everyone a good day, and thank you so much for joining. Thank you everyone, and properly manage your risk. Always keep 1:2 risk reward minimum. And that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone.